Yeah, hi everyone. This video is just a little different from my normal fare. I was watching a video a few days back here on YouTube, and it was from Nokia UK. As you probably can guess, I'm a bit of a Nokia fan, or I have been recently with my new phones, and so I keep tabs on what's going on. I'm also a photo buff and have been for several decades now. This channel, what they've done is they've put up a few videos which I took an interest in because I thought, oh, that'll be fun because people want to know how to do photography with their cameras, with their phones, and so Nokia thought it would be a good idea to get some professionals, Rankin Film Productions, to may come up with some Nokia Lumia photography tips, which they've done, and I've watched these tips. And I think they're absolutely terrible. And so, just case in point, the video I watched here, they're terrible on so many levels. And I need to qualify this by saying, it's one thing to criticize something that is done for free by someone at home, okay? And it's another thing, though, when someone is doing something as paid work. If you do something as paid work, you need to be good, and you should stand by your work and take criticism and so on, and your work is your output. It's what you get paid for. It should be professional, it should be good, and you should behave as a professional and be good at what you do. Now in this case, all of these tips are very weak. This one here, I think it's weak in a few ways. First off, the actual scenario here with this studio, that's all fine and good, okay? But when you look at it, the lighting, they have professional lighting, they've got model, they've got it all going. It's supposed to be professional. It is absolutely terrible. This is the worst. I mean, you would never shoot a model in this lighting. It's just terrible. The images are atrocious. And even the lighting here is terrible. I mean, it doesn't look to me like professionals actually shot this. That's what blows me away about this. So in any case, on to the actual meat of this video is they talk about this app called Creative Studio, which I've mentioned in my video. I use this app on my phone. I think it's a really cool little app. It gives you some very interesting effects that are completely they're way beyond the standard sort of brightness, contrast, and color balance of most apps, of most sort of editing apps, photo editing apps on the phone. This one has got a really interesting set of 4 controls that do a variety of things that are very different from other apps, and it's fully adjustable and very cool, and well worth mentioning in a tip. So now the tip boils down to this. She talks about the app. There it is. Look, it's all spelled out for you. And then she shows it to you. She says the app has these things: opal, amber, aquamarine, jade, and then shows a little picture here with that image. Okay. Well, those are the presets. Those are the app presets. Okay, and then she says this is how you do it. And she shows you, there's the photo. And here's the grand tip. This is what we've sat through this for. This is what cost I don't know how many £1,000. I mean, if it cost £50, that's one thing. But if this cost £1,000 or more, it's terrible. Okay, so this is the grand tip. Launch the app. There you go. Launch the app. Now everyone sit tight. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, here's the tip. Ooh, scroll around a bit. Maybe, oh, I don't know. That one. Save. There you go. That's the tip. I think that's just terrible. That's just not even worth watching. And so I'm just disappointed that this is a paid production, paid professional production. And so I, for once in my life, I seldom comment negatively on things, but I did. And I wrote, I hate to say it, but these tips from this company are completely worthless. I hope no one's getting paid for this. And that is absolutely my view on that. And so that was 6 days ago. Someone else commented, the part you showed us is only half, beside the save button is my favorite feature. What this person's referring to is the editing, the actual meat and potatoes of this app, because it actually has got some interesting things in it which weren't even mentioned. So that's the thing. Now, what does a professional do with that kind of feedback? Well, Nokia should take it on board, and what I'm saying is Nokia should take that feedback on board, and maybe next time they do some apps, think a little bit deeper and maybe come up with something a little bit more in depth than these. Maybe get someone else to do it here instead of Rankin. I don't know what it takes, but just do a better job next time. That's what feedback is for, when it's feedback provided to a commercial business. Again, make the distinction here between someone doing this commercially and someone doing this at home for fun. Okay, now that happened a few days back. So today I'm looking at my channel here where my videos are, and I noticed that because I don't have any, I normally have no dislikes, very few, just one or two dislikes on my videos. I don't get a lot of likes either, but you know, that's as good as I get. All of a sudden I noticed, I woke up this morning, I looked at my stats, and I really think, gosh, all my videos have 2, 3, or 4 dislikes. It's basically 2 to 3, because one of them here did have a dislike, and another one down here, I think that one had a dislike. So it's either 2 or 3. Pretty much 3 dislikes, I think, per video, that weren't there before. So I thought, oh, I must have done something wrong. I must have dissed an iPhone or something. And someone's come and gone through my channel and disliked everything. Well, after I was trying to figure out what it was, because you can't see who disliked you. But what you can do is you can go to these stats here, likes and dislikes, and it will show you what geographic region the dislikes came from. And if I click on my dislikes here, I get a massive number of dislikes right here in the UK, GB. 60 dislikes over this period. There we go. 28 likes, 60 dislikes. And as you can see, it's green everywhere else apart from that one and that one. And then all of a sudden that from the UK. And it all happened on one day, on the 18th. And funnily enough, that's the day I commented on this video. So the thing I'm showing in this video is how this company, either Nokia UK, it's their channel, but either Nokia UK or someone here from Rankin Film, or probably 2 or 3 people sitting around the office, took it upon themselves to, instead of responding professionally to this criticism, they thought they'd run around my channel and go after me and put dislikes on all my videos. I think that's pretty petty, but it's also quite amusing, and I think it was worth mentioning, and I think I might put this up on my channel as well. Maybe they'll come by and dislike this one too. That would be fun. Okay, thanks for watching, and catch you again soon. Bye-bye.